Hey, what's happening, gamers? It's K-Wife here. Hope everyone's day is going great today. Sorry this stream is an hour late, but I have no excuse. I was talking to my dad on the phone, so I had a nice conversation with my parents. I kind of lost track of time, so sorry about that. I was also making spaghetti. I'd eat my spaghetti, and I don't know what else. So, all right, guys and gals. So let's try. You guys want to do Christmas with Kwing? Alright, 2114-2479. Alright. Hello, Geos, hello everyone. So, so hopefully you guys are having a great day. I do want to say I've been kind of stressed out the last several weeks. I'm feeling a little better now, so I do apologize for being stressed and upset on streams. I do make a lot of excuses, like I've been stressed, but it's really no excuse for that. So, I am sorry that I've been so stressed and like cranky on streams. I'm feeling a lot better, so thanks for keeping me in your thoughts and prayers, and I think I'll be fine. So I'm sorry if I made anyone's day bad. I hope you guys are having a good week, and I promise to be good, like very hopeful person, shining light and cheery spot of your day again. So yeah. I think I had something that was stressed about happened to me like a week ago, and was on my mind like all week, and then I just became more and more stressed about it. So I just was talking to Luke about it yesterday, and I felt a lot better. So yeah, I guess I get really weird when I have something on my mind, so sorry about that, everyone. So hopefully you guys are having a good day. I'm a little late on everything. Also, I don't do well with Christmas, but we'll try to get through this month together. Great to see you guys. JD, hello Geos World, and everyone else. Hope you guys are doing well. Hey Pazzi, hi Tom, and Omarald, hello everyone. So, I know a lot of people that make excuses, but I don't want to make an excuse like that, because then that's wrong. There's no reason for people to get upset or angry, so there's never an excuse for it. So I'm sorry. Alright, so let's play some Mario Kart. So, Anaf said that you did not go to school today, Anaf. Okay, that's cool. I hope you're feeling okay, and I hope you're not feeling sick. Hope everyone's doing great today. I was supposed to record this morning. I was supposed to stream this morning, so I'm sorry I didn't stream. I didn't get up till 11 a.m. this morning, so I was very tired. So and I just talked to my dad on the phone with my mom, like listening in kind of. So yeah, I don't know. It was alright. It was an okay phone call, but it was weird to explain to my dad what I do for a job, because he was trying to understand. But my dad doesn't really watch TV or know any comic book characters or any video game characters or anything. Like, he doesn't really have the internet. My dad just reads books, so it's really difficult to explain. I was trying to describe to him, like, the Sam Raimi, like, Spider-Man movie, like, the character of Green Goblin. I was trying to explain how, how I was trying to explain how I felt at one point saying I feel like this character in this movie, but he didn't know who it was. So I was trying to explain to him who the Green Goblin was. But I think he found it funny, but I don't know. Like, maybe I'll have to get him that movie at some point so he can know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day, and I will try to do, you know, I wasn't able to do, like, even if I had woken up on time today, Luke had to edit and upload all morning until 11, so I wouldn't have been able to do the Friday Crossing. Maybe at some point I can do Friday Crossing like in the afternoon, like at 1 o'clock. I don't know. If I had been able to do it while the premiere was going up at noon, maybe I could do that, but Luke doesn't like me to stream through the premieres. It's okay. I haven't really been, you know, I haven't really been, like, people always ask me, like, why do you, like, I know that it seems stupid, and, like, I almost feel like making a video on it because, like, people say, like, why, like, people ask me a lot. I know it's a combination of stress and also, you know, I just haven't been, I don't know how to explain it, but the last 3 weeks or even 3 months, I haven't really been, like, praying and trusting God as much, because I don't know, it's like, kind of like giving up attitude, like, everything seems hopeless, so what's the point? So, like, sometimes people will say, you know, like, why do you trust in God, and, like, why do you believe in God? Well, this is exactly why. Like, when I pray and I trust in God, things in my life, like, even if it doesn't get better, at least I can handle what I am dealt with. I have a better outlook on life, and I'm much kinder. When I forget to trust in God, I'm not kind anymore, and I don't act very nice. I'm not a nice person. But, you know, you guys can feel free to believe whatever you want. I understand, like, people don't want to talk about that, but, you know, and I won't talk about it. I'm just letting you know that's why like, people always ask me, why does it matter? Why is it so important to you? It's like, well, that's kind of why I try to trust in God, because I'm a really bad person when I don't. Like, really, it's like night and day, like two different people, like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. So, like, you can really tell when I'm like trusting that things are gonna be okay, or, you know, or when I'm not. I'm completely two different people. So anyway, yeah, so hopefully you guys are having a good day, and great to see you guys in the chat. So hello, Michael and Yemi, and it says the same. Yeah, it's like for some people it doesn't really matter. Not that big of a 9-day difference, but for me it's really big difference. Alright guys, so we're gonna do this for a little bit, and after that we will in reality, when I was getting really stressed this month, I really started I was very afraid that some people were gonna mistreat me around Christmas, and basically what I did was I just started acting like the people that have bullied me in the past, so I kind of became them. So that isn't good. Like, before I knew them, I never acted like that, but it's like I get so stressed that they're gonna hurt me or something, I end up acting just like them because I'm so stressed out. So it's like, that's not good. Yeah, it's a me. This is my me. Hello, Cody. Hi, Avatar Cody and Michael. Hello, Leroy. And great to see you guys. Yummy and Tony Stark. Hello, Geos and everyone. What are my thoughts on the Game Awards last night, Brandon? And thanks for reminding us to do the Game Awards, Brandon, and everyone. I mean, I thought it was pretty good, honestly. Like, I don't really, hello, Geos, hi, everyone. Great to see you, Tom, and Omerald, and everyone. Yeah, I mean, like, I really thought they were good. Like, honestly, they wasn't that bad. I mean, there were some weird commercials and stuff, but, like, I mean, I get weird commercials all the time, like, when I'm watching movies or when I'm watching videos. I told Luke, like, next time that he gets a bunch of weird commercials where they're trying to push a lot of things. I told him, next time, Luke, I'm just gonna put a blanket over the TV and put a little cat video on. You can watch a cat playing with yarn. And then you don't have to feel, like, because I think, like, Luke sees, like, himself, like he's one of the guardians of the gaming industry. Like, he was in the gaming industry. He was a game journalist. He sees it, like, when the Game Awards gets too corporate and it gets too woke or too shill-like or too sell-outy, then he sees it like it's his fault, like, he needs to change it, or he's bothered that, you know, it's a sellout show and they're pushing all this stuff, or they're advertising all this Hollywood stuff. Like, he sees it like, oh, look at what's happening to the game industry. I used to be, you know, a game journalist, and now look at all of this, and look at what it's become, and I'm, you know, it's like, it's just like, I don't know how to explain it to him, but it's like, you don't need to worry, like, he's, like, for me, it doesn't bother me that much. It's like, I already know, like, most things in the world are kind of corrupt, and, you know, people are gonna have weird commercials, and there's gonna be weird commercials I don't like, you know, all the time, and, you know, there's gonna be weird things, you know, like, I was on the other Game Awards thing, and they said they need to have another area because women don't feel safe, you know, making games next to guys. I felt that was a really weird statement, and I, like, some weird things that they say really make me feel uncomfortable, but, you know, if you walk away or you act like, oh gosh, they're doing this, then people get really mad at you. They're like, oh, you don't like, I was explaining it to my dad because I was talking about it, and I was saying, so say they make a statement online like, you know, grandmothers are awesome. You don't say anything. They're gonna say, well, do you hate grandmothers? Like, they're always kind of like, if you don't jump to, like, you know, be on every bandwagon they push, then they say you hate whatever they're saying. But it's not so much you hate it, you're just saying, I don't want to be pushed around so much. I just want to watch the game ceremony. I just want to see the games. It's not that I don't like, it's not that I'm disagreeing with you necessarily. It's just that I just want to see these games. So, it's like, it's not necessarily I agree or disagree with you. I just don't want to think about this right now. I'd rather just play the games. So, yeah, I just, so I told Luke I'm gonna get him a video of kittens to play whenever they have, like, little kitten playing with yarn that he can watch whenever they have a commercial, because, you know, sometimes they do push a lot of weird stuff at the game ceremonies, but, other than that, I really did like it, and, you know, I don't really see, I think that they had a lot of cool games that they showed, and that Elder thing at the end made by Namco, I can't even remember the name of the game, but it looked really cool. You know, they didn't show a trailer for, they didn't show, what were we looking for? Oh yeah, Pokemon Arceus, they didn't show anything for that. They didn't have Ratchet and Clank win anything. So, that was frustrating. You know, they didn't have Nintendo really win very much. Luke said they used to have a category, Best Nintendo Game, because Nintendo is their own console. Why did they not have a Best Nintendo Game award? I don't know. It was weird. So, I mean, honestly, all in all, I liked it. I liked it better than any other game awards I've been to. I haven't been watching the Game Awards as long as Luke, so, like, for me, it's like, I look at the Game Awards ceremony like I look at school. It's like my teacher's droning on and on and on and on and on for an hour, and then suddenly she says, so that's how you do multiplication tables, so that's the key. That you always take the number and you multiply it by the other number, and that's how you do it. And that's the one thing I glean out of the entire lecture for an hour, is I sit there and listen for an hour, and then I find one thing that my teacher said that makes sense, and then it's like, oh, okay, I understand what you're saying. But I had to wait for an hour. So I'm just used to... I think I'm just used to just sitting there, zoning out through the stuff I don't want to hear, to actually get to the stuff I do want to hear. So I'm just like, I'm just completely used to that. It's just like, if somebody is like talking about something I don't want to hear, I'll just, or like I'm not interested in, or it's boring, or I don't understand what they're saying, you know, I'll just like talk about something else. Like, I told Luke next time I see like a lot of commercials or a lot of, you know, ads or a lot of kind of like shill stuff going on, Hollywood, you know, propaganda stuff or whatever it is happening, you know, I'm just gonna ask Luke to get me something to drink. I'll be like, Luke, can you get me a soda? I told Luke I'm gonna ask him to get me soda. And then he'll have a reason that he doesn't have to sit there for the commercial, and he can just go get me something. So that's like our little plan next time. Next time they have, like for me, like for instance, for me, like I can easily say, you know, like when they say, you know, like women need a safe place from men or whatever, I can say, no we don't, like there's no reason I would need that, it's absolutely ridiculous. But if Luke said that, people would get all over him and be like, you hate women or something. So it's like if you're a guy, or, you know, if you're, you know, if you're, you know, if you're not a minority and you're a guy, it feels like it's very hard in this society to say anything at all, because whatever you say, people will be like, well, of course you would say that. You have no empathy for anyone else. And they would just basically get all over you and say you're not allowed to have an opinion, even though everybody should have an opinion. But yeah, but other than that, I really did like the game. I did like the Game Awards, you know. I did like that Keanu Reeves was there. I honestly think that the guy, oh my gosh, Jim Carrey, I think the guy is insane. Like, I literally think he's insane. Like, I think he's gone over the edge. Like, I've seen some of his interviews where he's on the red carpet and stuff, and, like, he's talking about how, like, are any of us really real? And he's like, you and I are, like, he said something in the video, like, I'm gonna meet your avatars in the metaverse. Like, what in the world does that mean? Like, what incarnation are you talking about? Like, what is he talking about? I think Jim Carrey is clinically insane. Like, I think he's crazy, because he's gone past the deep end. Like, it's like his weird rants, just like me sometimes, like, are not even funny anymore. They're just disturbing. So, I don't know, his thing where he grabbed the camera and was like mimicking his Irish grandfather, which I don't think his grandfather is Irish. I think he was just making that character up. Because I don't know, it doesn't seem he doesn't have an Irish accent. I don't think his grandfather is Irish. And if his grandfather was Irish, I think he's so conceited that he wouldn't make fun of his own kind. So I don't know. Okay, I don't really like Jim Carrey. I used to like him a lot. I think he was really funny in Living Color and a lot of the other stuff he was in back in the day. You know, but I just think he's gone off the deep end. Like, I like Keanu Reeves, and, you know, I liked the fact that Keanu Reeves was there. The lady who played Trinity, I don't know what was going on. I think she was just tired, but it's like she wasn't very animated in her presentation. She was just like yeah, and we're gonna bring this game directly to you. And Kiana's like, yes, we're bringing the game directly to you. Oh yeah! And then she's like, yeah, I'm really excited about it. And it's like, all right, well, maybe you could like try to match Kiana's energy because like you're like bringing this entire presentation down. You know, I really liked one of my favorite parts of the entire, like, I was kind of bored a lot of the game ceremony. One of my favorite parts of the game ceremony was the Cuphead singers, the 3 girls that were singing, kind of like 30s, 40s, 50s girl group style, which is one of my favorite, like, genres of music. I love 3-part harmony girl groups. And I love guys that sing in like 4-part harmony. I don't know why. 3-part harmony with girls, 4-part harmony with guys. It's like, oh yeah, I love that. I don't know why, like, you know, the Temptations and, you know, the Ronettes, the Andrews Sisters, you know, the Shirelles. Like, I just love 3-part harmony girls, like, so good. But anyway, the Temptations were guys, but that's the 4-part harmony guys I like. But yeah, it's like, yeah, I really liked that, and I did like the lady singing. I was actually a little bit jealous of her. I was like, man, I wish I could do that. Be up there singing, like, she sang some really high notes for I don't know what it was called. Horizon Zero Dawn. One game I wish I had played was Psychonauts. I wish I had done that game because it looked really fun. I don't really understand what the game that won, like, is it called Take-Two or something? I don't really understand what that game was. I think I owe it to the game to try it out. But, yeah, what did you guys think of the gaming awards ceremony? And I hope, you know, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys, we put up a little, highlight reel of, or Luke did. I made the thumbnail, so I was proud of that. So, we put up a little highlight reel if you guys want to watch it. It's on this channel. It went up at noon. Sure, Aiden. Yep, definitely. Hello, Carter Johnson. Hi, everyone. Hello, great to see you, Ruga and Leroy. And don't worry, Ruga, that other account, Amber Stings, I can't log into my account. It's fine. You're fine. I don't expect anyone to know who I am. So, hey, Emerald, great to see you. Hey, Jay Arzu. Hey, Geoswirld is here, and Tom, and thanks, Geoswirld, for keeping me on track, buddy. I appreciate that. Keeping me honest. I think the road to being a mean, angry person goes very slowly, and you kind of are angry, and then you think, like, well, it's fine. I was stressed out, so I'm allowed to be this way. It's completely fine. There's nothing wrong with it. And then you just rationalize it, and then you just keep getting worse. And I don't ever want to do that. I want to be sweet, Amber. You know, so I appreciate you guys, like, you know, keeping me honest and believing in me and stuff. It felt nice to, like, talk to my dad and for him to actually care. Like, I was telling him, like, well, it doesn't really matter. Like, nobody cares. Like, how stressed out I am with work. And he's like, well, I care. And that was a little difficult because my dad actually, like, disowned me, like, 10 years ago. So it was kind of hard. Like, it's nice to hear that, but at the same time, like, I don't really trust anybody anymore. So it's, like, it's really hard sometimes because, like, but my life is no harder than anyone else's, so I really don't have an excuse. But anyway, good to see you guys in the chat, and yeah, I have another account, but it's not really an account, it's just an email that I have, so, like, I don't have any videos on it or anything, and I was gonna make a stupid channel where I sang songs, but, that's why I have that email, but I haven't posted any videos on it. So yeah, that's why I have another account, because I can't get in, I haven't gotten, since we got hacked, I haven't gotten my K-Wife account. I haven't gotten to my KWife account for over a year, and when I try getting into it, Google says I don't know who you are. Like, they're like, I can't verify this is you. So I can get into my account only on 1 or 2 computers that I'm still logged into because I haven't logged out. So I'm always waiting for the day when my computer will log me out and I will no longer be able to post on YouTube because on my KWife channel because I don't know the password and I don't have the recovery. The person who hacked my account, what they do when they hack you is they hack you and then they make their own email your recovery email. So basically, if I change my password and they send it to recovery email, then they'll be sending it to the hacker's account. And then basically I'll be letting the hacker back into my email again. So like, I'm completely screwed whatever I do. Like if I try to get back into my email, the hacker will have my entire channel again. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. It's just like people are just like, what? And I think that account is connected to my Nintendo ID account, which explains why I can't get back into my Nintendo ID. So it's like, I need to fix this somehow. I just don't know how I'm gonna fix this. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate, thank you, and I appreciate you, D-Dog, for your kind words when I was super stressed out, and I do appreciate that a lot. I do appreciate that. All of you guys are very, I appreciate you guys a lot. All of you guys, like Omerald and Tom and Geos, Jay and Ruga and everybody and D-Dog. Thank you guys very much. Everyone. I'll just name everyone's name in the chat. Mage Wolf and everyone. Crossfighter. Hey Crossfighter, how's it going? Hey E2S2 fan. Good. How are you doing today, Crossfighter? No, I've been really stressed out for like the last 3 weeks and 3 months. It's been visibly, some of you guys have been here when I was super stressed out, and some of you guys have not, so I'm just apologizing to people that I was super stressed out and stuff, but I'm done, because I don't want to talk about it anymore. But, I mean, I think I'm okay. I'm just, like, I just talked to Luke tonight, and I was like, well, if I was a guy, though, I was like, you would be way harder on me, though, like, with the working, because Luke and K-Bro used to work together, basically, sleep 3 hours, work on the channel, sleep 3 hours. Like, they were on their way to, basically, I actually felt as though I was eventually going to get kicked out of the channel and it was just going to be the 2 of them, which kind of bothered me, but kind of made me feel free because I was like, okay, well, then I can just go and do my music stuff, and I'll probably hardly see Luke ever again because, like, he'll be working all the time with K-Bro, so I'll hardly get to see him, and I guess this is it. Like, I won't be on the channel anymore because they were basically, K-Bro was really helping to hold the channel up when we were in really bad state before. Then YouTube cut our income, so we couldn't afford to keep K-Bro on, so then we were really screwed. Like, one of the hardest things, like, people are always saying, like, well, like, why are you guys so stressed out now? It's like, one of the hardest things that we ever had happen to us was losing K-Bro. He was doing, I want to say half the work on the channel. He was doing so much work. He was just doing everything. Not only was he helping with the thumbnail design, he's really good at Photoshop and art. He was giving us tips on the games, helping us figure out how to beat games that we weren't able to beat. He was grinding characters for us behind the scenes. He was editing, like, most of our videos. Like, he was literally a one-man army helping us to survive when YouTube was already dropping views, and like when YouTube then hit and Kappa hit and everything hit, then they were like, oh yeah, 35% of your income is gone. It's like, well, we can't afford to keep any employees then. So it was like, oh, okay, they're just like, oh, well, you'll just have to do everything yourself. And we were just looking at each other like, okay, well, we're just going to die then, because we couldn't do it without... In fact, K-Bro felt pretty sad because we didn't realize everything he was doing behind the scenes. He was also reaching out to publishing sites, promoting our videos on different websites. So a lot of our huge, if you guys have noticed a huge drop in views, that is partially due to the fact that K-Bro's not here. We don't know how to promote our videos on all these websites. He never would tell us how to, because then, like, he went to business school, so the guy has a degree in business. Like, you know, he used to run a network on his own. The guy must have, I guarantee you, I don't say this about too many people because I'm pretty prideful. I'm pretty prideful of because I was always like this straight A student. I was always trying to be the smartest. Like, I don't know that many, there's probably a lot of people that are smarter than me, but there will not be that many people that I will actually admit to being smarter than me. Like, K-Bro, like, Garrett, like, the guy must have, like, a 170 IQ or something. Like, the guy is so freaking smart. Like, he's so smart. Like, I cannot even comprehend what he was saying at the time. Like, he was just like, okay, you're dropping views. Okay, here's what we need to do. He's like, okay. It's like he would just fix the problem. He would just see the problem and he would just fix it. He was so intelligent. Like, the guy was offered a contract with Maker. He was offered a contract with Disney. Like, different companies in California offered for him to fly over there and work for them. He didn't want to. He lives in Louisiana with his family, and he lives in kind of like, you know, just like a really humble little tiny house, and like he just, you know, he likes going with his dog to get like Burger King. I mean, like, the guy could probably be like, if he moved to California or he moved somewhere else, like if he was gonna actually move to Pennsylvania and we were gonna work together, and you know, he was gonna move his fiance up here and we were gonna hang out. And, yeah, just like Papa, I think the worst thing that happened to us with Papa really wasn't the fact that our videos weren't being seen. It was more like K-Bro couldn't help us anymore. Like, we actually needed him. So that was really rough. So it's like, me trying to learn how to promote my own videos, how to edit everything, how to, you know, do all the stuff that he was doing. It's near impossible. Even now, working as hard as I do, I cannot do a good as job as him. It's impossible. I can't do it. I can't. Like, if I could hire him, like, if we had enough money, we could hire him back. I mean, in reality, I feel like if he came back, though, I feel like he would really want half of the company, like, the half of the business, KwingsLetsPlays. I mean, like, I think that, I don't know, it's just, I just don't know. Maybe he wouldn't. Maybe he wouldn't. He didn't ask for that, but it's just, I don't know, I'm kind of glad I get to work with Luke more. Like, Luke's working with me more. Like, I kind of, like, if they say, be careful what you pray for or what you wish for, because I was praying that, you know, I get to work with Luke more, because I never saw him. He was always hanging out with K-Bro, and they were always up till 7 in the morning talking about the direction of the channel and how they were going to fix everything. So, I don't know. It's just, then I, you know, prayed and wished for, you know, that I could be more part of the channel, and now I am, and I kind of don't like it because it's too much work. It's much easier to just do the videos and then not do anything else. It's really hard to do all the behind the scenes stuff. It's really, really stressful, extremely hard, backbreaking work. You don't get a day off because you never know what's gonna happen. You know, you can wake up in the morning and, you know, Warner Brothers copyrighted 15 of your videos and you have to get them back within an hour or they're gone forever. So you can't really take a day off. So, yeah. So anyway, I do miss K-Bro a lot, and maybe someday we'll be able to. I think that he would never want to work with us again because it was way too much. It was too demanding. Okay, guys, I'm gonna try to do somebody else's. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna try to do something else. But yeah, that's like, I think like I wish, if I have a chance, I think I didn't tell Gabriel how much I appreciated him, because I think I was worried, and this seems like a really jerky thing to say, but I was worried. I think I was worried that I would lose everything, like I would lose the entire company to Luke and Gabriel. I would never be back on the channel. I would never, they would just take off and it would be the two of them and I would just be left behind. So I don't know. I think I need, like, if I see him again, or I think I just need to tell him like how thankful I am that he helped us so much, cause like I'm literally not surviving trying to do his job. I cannot do it. It's way too hard. Like, I literally can't do it. It's impossible. But I mean, I'm trying, but it's really hard, actually. Okay, so we're gonna try Aiden's gaming tournament. 0898. So I think that's really why, like, I mean, there's probably other factors, like, I mean, I'm sure we were taken out of the search engine because of our family-friendly tag was gone, and a bunch of other things. We were hacked. But honestly, like, Gabriel always figured out some way to go around that. He was always, like he said, he used to always say on the phone, like, he likes the challenge. Alright, guys, we're doing Aiden's banana tournament. Oh my gosh. Oh no, I have to put this in again, so. Alright, guys, alright, well. I don't know which one this is, but I'm gonna delete one of these. That's very sweet, Geos World. Like, I was just telling my dad, like, because he was, like, worried about me. He's like, are you okay? And I was like, I'm fine. I'm just like, I'm fine, but, like, literally, like, I was trying to explain to my dad how much stress the job can be, and I just was explaining to him, I was saying, like, am I planning to open a Steam account for myself, E2S2? Maybe. Thank you for putting the link in the chat for the newsletter, Leroy. You're amazing. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, so, like, I was telling my dad, like, I said, Dad, I was like, to explain how much stress it is, I was like, so, I said, there was one person that we used to work with a lot, like another fellow content creator that had like millions of views. And then I said, I said, there's at least 2 or 3 people that I know, and probably 5 people that I've heard of that I've worked with and are now in insane asylums. Like, that's how stressful it can be. Like, it can just get you so stressed that you literally lose it. Like, you can literally lose it. Alright, so we're joining Banana from Aiden. So, so I said, like, one guy that used to work for us as an editor, and he helped us, like, edit things and do art. The guy I know to this day is in an insane asylum. And there's another guy that, you know, is a really famous YouTuber, and he was our friend, and, you know, like, you know, he had millions of views on stuff, and he's in an insane asylum. So it's like, and I told my dad, I'm like, these 2 people were perfectly sane when I met them, when I knew them. Like, they just underwent so much stress. So it's like, you really have to, like, I was explaining to my dad, I was like, well, like, YouTube doesn't have to pay you severance pay. They don't have to pay you. They don't have to help you with health insurance. They don't have to help you. They don't have to care. They don't have to pay you they don't have to pay you unemployment if they let you go. They don't have to take care of you at all. It's just a contract employee thing. Like, if you're not even an employee, you're just a contractor. You're not even a person to YouTube, so they don't have to do anything. Like, if I said, you can go from 1 million views one day, and then you have a problem where you have 0 views the next day, then, they don't have to do anything. They can just be like, sorry, like, I guess there's an error on our site. Well, I hope you I hope you figure it out. Have fun getting another job. So it's, they don't need to take care of anyone. As far as I'm seeing, though, Facebook seems to be more of an employee relationship thing going on, where if you work for Facebook, you're more like an employee. Like, they ask for your tax records. I'm 90% sure they're going to be taking taxes out, so you don't have to worry about that. And, like, they see you as an employee. They actually ask you, well, I can't actually talk about it. Never mind. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I can't actually disclose anything about Facebook, but I'll just say that I feel like they see you more like an employee so far. That's all I can say. So it's completely different. It's completely different thing over there. Like, they don't see their creators the same way YouTube does. So, who knows? Maybe things will be a little bit better with Facebook. I don't know. I just realized I was gonna say something and I stopped myself. Good, Amber. Don't say anything. Yeah, because I signed something, said I would not talk about it, so I'm not gonna talk about it. So anyway, yeah. So I mean, I think things are going well. We're doing, like I said, if you guys want to check out our Facebook videos, we're posting them 5 days a week. They're gonna get like, just a very few amount of views at first, but hopefully as they go on, that will grow. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, like I told my dad, I said it's very stressful when you're working harder every month, and then they tell you that they're taking more and more of your income every month, and they're paying you less and less. And then I was telling my dad about the, memberships that, I said we should have been dead in the water. We should have lost our business, but we had the memberships. So I said, the only problem with the memberships is I have to do like a second job instead of just talking to developers and showing off the games the developers are asking me to talk about. My second job now is to make sure that I have enough community streams going on and membership perks so I can make my members happy, because that is now I'm being funded almost half by members, so I have to make sure that my members are happy, which inevitably I'm never going to really be able to make my members happy because I'm just going to be able to try my best. I can never really offer enough for how generous they are, but I can just do the best I can. So I do appreciate our, members and patrons. It really helps a lot, and I'm trying to do more. Like I said, I'm trying to make half my job doing community streams and stuff. So yeah, we can do more stuff like that. Eventually there'll be members community streams, but I just don't know how. I have to introduce one thing at a time. So I'm just trying to take a handle on one thing. Right now I have to keep going with my community streams and then also start recording videos in the morning with Luke for Facebook. So that's what I'm concentrating on trying to do now. It's it's a lot. So Yeah, I feel bad. Like, sometimes I think about some of the people that I have worked with on YouTube and they've crashed and burned, or they're in an insane asylum or something, and I feel bad. But it's like, I understand, like, it's not like, oh, I'm like, what happened with them? It's like, oh, I know what happened. It's like, I'm living it right now. Like, I know it's stressful, so I'm not, it's like, I don't even question what happened to them. It's like, I already know. Like, I already know why they're there. It's like, they're just way too stressed out. I think, like, one guy that we met, and now he, you know, he went to the funny farm or whatever. You know, I think that the difference between him and, like, other people is, like, you know, he was so smart. I think the smart ones, it's always, like, if you're too smart, you always run the risk of going over the edge, because I'm not trying to say if you're too smart, you go over the edge, but, okay, I did say that, but I didn't mean to say that. I mean, if you work on a platform like YouTube and you're really smart, the problem is, then you can see a possibility of all these things you could do, and all these possibilities. You could make your own TV show, you could make your own t-shirts, you could do this, you could do this, you could have this campaign, you could have this campaign. You're seeing all this stuff because you're so smart. You know you could do that. The problem is when you do all that hard work and you fail, and you crash and burn, and you hate yourself because you think, oh my gosh, I worked so hard and I had all these ideas and none of them worked out, and now I'm just broken. So that's the problem with being too smart. It's like you have too many ideas and then they don't work out, and then you just crash and burn because you just are thinking, but why didn't this work out? I'm smart enough. I should have been able to do this. It should have worked. And then you see people that are like, you know, floozies or idiots or whatever. People that just don't seem like they're working hard or whatever, and they're just making millions and they're doing it so easily, and you're looking at them and you're just like, what in the world's happening? Like, I've worked so hard, I had all these ideas, you know, I'm so smart, and then you crash and burn because you're thinking this is not fair, life isn't fair. And that's the whole point, is like, life isn't fair. Like, you know, just because, like, if you have a lot of ideas in life and you did try everything and your ideas were great and they didn't work out, it doesn't mean your ideas were stupid. It doesn't mean that you're not smart. It doesn't mean that you failed. It just means that you just had bad luck. Sometimes things just don't work out. Life is always unfair. Sometimes you can do everything right in life, but it doesn't work out. Like, you did everything you could, but life just didn't work the way it was supposed to. So that's like why people on YouTube sometimes go crazy, because they tried so hard and they thought, they looked at everyone else and they were like, well, these people were successful, I'm gonna do it too. And they did it and it didn't work. And then they think there must be something wrong with me, but it's like, no, there was nothing wrong with you. It just didn't. Sometimes life is just terrible. Like, sometimes you do everything right, it doesn't work out. That's just something. So you have to, like, think of a backup plan for when life doesn't work out. You have to think of, like, two different things all the time. Like, okay, if this works out, it's gonna be great, but if it doesn't work out, I need to, you know, think of another version of reality. Like, what am I gonna do if this doesn't work out? If this crashes and burns, what will I do? And then I can keep my sanity, and then I can just move on with my life. So I don't. So I would say, like, my advice for working hard or on YouTube or anywhere else is just don't give 1,000% of your effort. Just give, you know, 50 or 70% of your effort to your job. Save 30% for yourself. Like, don't give it all to them. Don't. You need 30% to keep your sanity. Don't give all your effort to your job. I wouldn't. I think that's not. I mean, you can tell your employer you're giving all your effort, but don't. Because you have to save some energy for yourself. That's why, like, I finally, like, I was very stressed out the last couple weeks, and then I finally realized, like, okay, well, at the end of the night, I'm just gonna do, like, things that make me happy. So I sit there and listen to my happy music. I play my fashion app for, like, an hour, and then I play my Duolingo, which is my language learning app, And I just do things that I like for 2 or 3 hours at night before I go to sleep, and then I don't think like my life is meaningless. I actually feel like, oh, I'm doing something. Like, you know, if you wanted to learn a plane or you want to be better at this or that, I'm trying to like further myself so I can learn more and, you know, learn languages or, you know, get better at math or this or that. Like, try to do something where I feel like proud of myself that has nothing to do with my job, nothing to do with my family, nothing to do with anything else. Like, just, and then just relax. Like, do something that I really like. And then it's like, okay, 70% of the day is for other people. Like, 70% is for my job, for my husband, for my cat, running around, like, phone calls, people. Like, 30% of my day is going to be for me. It's like, I can't give all of my day to other people because I'll go crazy. So, yeah. Oh, thanks, Yummy. It's very sweet. Oh, it's okay, Max. Like, saving money to just get fired and then have to repair a tire and bolt in a month. Oh no, Ruga, so sorry. Okay, Geos World has a code, so we can do Geos' code in a little bit. My smart is average. Oh no, you're very smart, Ruga. Good game, everyone, good game. But that's like the whole thing, is like the person that I really knew that really lost it. You know, he was just... Oh, I'll definitely read your comment, E2S2. Ever watch National Lampoon's Vacation? Yeah. Yeah, I have watched that, Tony Stark. That's with Chevy Chase in it, I think. I will try to read your comment, E2S2 fan. So yeah, I would say like only give 70, because you need 30% of your energy to take care of yourself at the end of the night, whether it's in the morning, because I used to have my me time in the morning, then Luke took my me time by getting up and doing YouTube shorts in the morning, which is basically, that alone could explain why I've been going crazy, because I need my me time. But yeah, that's the thing, like, you just have to plan, like, I don't want to say plan to fail, but it's like, you know, it's like, you cannot just be like, okay, well, I did everything right, and I should have gotten 1 million views, or I did all this stuff, and I should have really gotten paid as much as somebody else. Like, you really can't do that, because life is so unfair, so you can't bank on that. You really can't. Anyway, I'm gonna stop being on my soapbox. But yeah, I have watched National Lampoon Vacation. I do like Chevy Chase. I don't know if that's Chevy Chase or not. It might be something else. But I like the Chevy Chase holiday videos where he gets really upset, and I like the one where he punches the moose, the nose of the moose. They drive all the way there to visit like this one moose land, or it's special Bunky's land, or some kind of special happy land with a moose as a mascot. And they drive all the way there. It's like a living nightmare driving his kids across the country. And then they get there, and the moose says like, "Sorry, we're closed." And it's like, "We're closed for maintenance. You know, please come back in a month." And he drove his family like over like several states to get there, and like they're closed. So he like punches the moose in the nose. It's pretty funny. I used to really like those Christmas movies, the Christmas and the other one. I don't know if that's the one you guys were talking about, but I liked them. And then I found out that Chevy Chase is a really angry person in real life. So it kind of like made me a little bit disturbed to watch them, because I was thinking, oh my gosh, like this guy is angry. I don't think that angry is a personality. Angry is what people get when they're jerks. So I don't feel like that's a legitimate personality trait. Like that can't be like, oh, this person is an angry person, ha ha ha. No, that's not doing it for me. No, you know, you have to work on that. You can't be angry. That's wrong, because you're hurting people. So, oh, thank you. Alright guys, we're gonna do Geos' tournament in a little bit. Thanks for hanging out, Crossfighter and everyone else, and great to see you. We've got Nintendo Kid, Super Yoshi, and everybody. Please respond. Why didn't you make the Pokemon Unite community stream? Cactus Chomp, I have been stressed, so I'm gonna do Pokemon Unite every once in a while on a Tuesday. Thank you so much for wanting to play Pokemon Unite. I have too much, like, stress. So, like, I had to pick a day that I wasn't gonna, like, stream, and I was just gonna have Luke put a video up. So that's why I wasn't doing Pokemon Unite anymore. I'm kind of bad at the game anyway, but I really appreciate you playing with me. We'll probably do Pokemon Unite once in a while on Tuesdays, but I just can't do it every Wednesday anymore. And I know there's a lot of games people really want me to do, but if I do all the games everyone wants me to do, I'm just going to end up being too stressed out. I'm not going to be any fun on videos because I'm just going to... Like, I don't know how to explain this, but, like, say I'm just sitting here normally watching movies or, you know, doing my homework, not talking to anyone. Like, I don't need as much sleep or as much whatever, but if I'm actually doing a live stream and I'm, like, trying to answer people's comments and trying to be somewhat entertaining or remember to keep talking or whatever, try to be conscientious of everyone. I don't know about for other people, but for me, maybe because I'm an idiot or something, but for me, it takes a lot of brain power for me to do that. I take a lot of energy for me to, like, it takes a lot out of me because I'm kind of an introvert in real life, so it takes a lot out of me to live stream. So, like, after I'm done, like, sometimes I just need a break, like, because I'm just, like, exhausted afterwards, because it's like, I'm trying to make sure that I get to everyone's comments, trying to make sure that and I usually don't, but it's like I'm just trying to do the best that I can, and then it feels like I'm on, like, I know I'm not on stage, but it feels like I'm on stage, so it just takes a lot out of me. I know I'm just in my living room, but, you know, it just takes a lot out of me. I don't know how to explain it. It's hard to explain. But anyway, so yeah, that's the only thing, is, you know, I'll probably do Pokemon Unite once in a while on Tuesdays. So, like, Wednesday is my day that I can cook and clean and go out and, you know, do stuff. And speaking of that, I'm gonna need to put, I'm just going to put in Geo's tournament, and then, I'm gonna go wake up Luke, because I know he wants me to make sure I get him up. The reason why I always have to wake Luke up, just FYI, is because he has a lot of health issues, and if he wakes up by his alarm clock, it kind of wakes him up like, if his alarm clock wakes up, it's like, it'll be really loud, and then he'll be like, ah! Like, he wakes up like that. He already has anxiety disorder, so it's like, if he wakes up to his alarm clock, it really stresses him out. Like, when I wake him up, alright guys, so, we'll do one more on this one, and then we're gonna do Geos' tournament. Okay, alright guys, so if I wake Luke up, basically how I wake Luke up is I basically turn the light, like, slowly turn the light on, and then I turn off his fan, and then I just tell him, like, hey Luke, it's time to get up, like, really soft, and then I just, like, either I leave the door open so Zelda can come in and hop on him and try to wake him up. Usually I have Zelda wake him up, or usually I don't do that because Zelda will then start climbing and ripping the room apart and crashing things to the floor. So a lot of times I'll just, like, shut the door, and then I wait like a half an hour, and he'll slowly wake up. Because, like, he already has anxiety, so it's like waking up to a really loud alarm clock really doesn't help him very much. Like, I literally have heard him wake up to his alarm clock before, and he's been like, ah! Like, I've heard him, like, screaming, waking up to his alarm clock, like, literally, like, I don't know, it feels like he's gonna fall off the bed or something. So, yeah, that's why I just, like, basically I just go in there, turn the light on, and then he can wake up. It's, yeah. It used to, like, bother me, like, oh my gosh, I have to wake Luke up, But when I see like how bad it makes it messes him up when he has to wake up to his alarm clock, then I'm like, okay, all right. It's like it's like I'm not a very nice person. Like I'm really not a nice person at all. I don't feel like. But like me having my husband with so many disabilities, it's making me have to be a nice person, because it's like it would be so rude of me to like. It would be so rude of me to be like, wake yourself up. When he's just, you know, when he's already in pain. Like, I don't know. It's like, I feel like God gave me, my husband. It's almost like God caused all these problems to Luke so I could be a kinder person. He was like, Amber needs to be kinder, so I'm gonna make Luke have all these issues. So she learns to be a nicer person. I don't know. And if that's the case, then God must certainly have a sense of humor. Alright, so after this one, guys, I'm gonna put in Geo's tournament. And while I have the tournament up there, I'm gonna go off and wake Luke up. But I appreciate you playing with me, Pokemon Unite, Cactus Chomp, and I'm so sorry that I haven't been playing it, but I appreciate that very much. And I appreciated you playing with me so much, and I had a really fun time playing. It's like, Pokemon Unite feels like my soccer team. Like, I really wanted to play soccer, but I just didn't make the Junior Varsity League because I just wasn't good enough. It's just how it feels playing Pokemon Unite. I'm like almost good enough. I'm trying really hard, but I'm just like not there. I don't know. I mean, if I had more time to practice, I could probably do it, but I just don't have a lot of time. But yeah, I'll probably be playing every once in a while on Tuesday. Alright guys, am I gonna open a Steam account? Open a Steam account. It says E2S2. So, okay guys, thank you guys. I'm gonna put in the other tournament. Okay guys, so we're gonna, thank you, Aiden, for making a great tournament. Thank you so much, Aiden. Really appreciate that. So now we're gonna do Geo's tournament. Alright, so I just have to erase the tournament first. Okay. Sorry about that, whoever's tournament I'm erasing. I don't know. I'll try to make a Steam account when I have a second, guys. E2S2 fan, I'm trying to get some of my accounts on my computer. My goal is to try to get my K-Wife account and my Twitch and maybe a Steam account over on my computer. What I would love to do is if I could get everything on my computer, then I could actually move my computer upstairs and I could do my old Splatoon streams like I used to do from my like little beanbag chair, and I could do face cam. Because I do kind of like seeing you guys. Like, if I'm on Facecam, it feels like you can see me. I can see your profile pics. We can see each other. You can see I'm a human being. Like, you know. So, yeah, I want to do that more. And then Luke won't be as... Because Luke gets really stressed out when... Because he knows I get upset when I have to be on Facecam because I'm so stressed out about it. So if I get myself used to doing it, like, every day, then I won't worry as much about it. Okay, so Oh, you played $60 for this game twice? Oh, wow, Angelo. I think I probably paid $60 on it twice. Oh, Geos likes My Hero Academia. Awesome, Geos. Okay, UA or the villains. We'll go with the heroes. Why not? Okay, thank you, Geos. I appreciate that. Okay, guys. I have to go wake Luke up, guys. So. Okay, so I'll be right back. So that's the code. I'll be right back because I have to wake Luke up. Alright, guys. Yep, I don't know what time the stream will probably be at 5:30 the next one because I started this one so late. There's also an ultimate stream tonight, so I don't know. We might have to start the next stream at 5:15. So I'll just wait for Luke to come down and tell me what's going on. No one has ever seen Luca. Yeah, but I would love to make a Steam account eventually. I don't have the... Luke told me that basically Luke thinks that we have to get a $6,000 computer to basically stream PC games. That's basically why we don't do PC games. We don't really have a really expensive computer. So I can't really afford to get one right now, and if we had $6,000, I'd probably have to end up paying debt off for it or something, so I don't, I don't know. Like, some of the people that we know that stream on YouTube actually have computers that are like $6,000 or $10,000 or more. Our computers that we have are like under 1,000, like, so it's just like, I don't know. It's just like, I don't have that kind of money to get that kind of computer. So, I mean, who does? I don't know. But, I mean, obviously, if it was a business expense and it was really important to be able to do more games, I mean, we'd have to do it. But I just have to do one thing at a time. So that's kind of why I don't... Hello! I hope Amy's doing alright. I love the anime My Hero Academia. Awesome, Geoswirld. It's a great anime. Awesome, Geoswirld. Yeah, that's really great. I was just making pictures. I was just looking at pictures from Animal Crossing, and I saw pictures of Geos and Sophia, you and your sister, Geos. It was so sweet. You guys have the best brother-sister relationship, like, I've ever seen. It's very sweet. I haven't been talking much. Oh, great to see you, Homeworld. Hope you're doing great. Open a Steam account. Make sure you have Euro Truck Simulator. Yeah, I mean, they have good prices on Steam. The only problem is, like, there's so many games on Steam, and if I open a Steam account, I would be tempted. It's like going to Walmart. It's like, you go to Walmart to save money, but then you accidentally spend $300 at Walmart because you buy all these, like, $2 items, and you finally realize, oh wow, I just spent way too much money because I thought I needed all this stuff. It's like, that's kind of how I feel like with Steam. It's like, if I got a Steam account, I'd be tempted to get so many, like, I have to be really careful. I can only really buy games if I'm going to stream them. So, like, if I end up buying a bunch of games and playing them, like, right now, I don't even have a mouse on my, not to, like, complain, but I don't even have a mouse on my other keyboard. I still have to make my stand. I'm going to have Ruga from the boxes here help me to put some stuff together right now. I don't know. Hi, Savon, how's it going? Hey, everyone. Hope everyone's day is going great. I'm glad you like My Hero Academia, Geos. That's great. Yeah, the show is really cute, actually. I really do like the show as well. I know he starts out without any powers, and then All Might actually gives him his powers by letting him eat a piece of his hair. But he has a very strong will and very good sense of morality, just like you, Geo. So that's really good, actually. That's a really good anime, actually. I haven't watched all of it, but we did a My Hero Academia game, and then because of the game, I watched several episodes. So you know what the story is about mostly. Oh, you were spending time with your mother? Oh, okay, no worries. Sons of Gaming. No, you're breathtaking, Jesse. Thank you. Oh, you were spending time with your mom. That's nice, Sons of Gaming. I'm glad you were spending time with your mom. That's really good. I hope you had a nice time with your mom. So I hope everyone's day is going great today, and it's good to see everyone in the chat, and good to see you, Homeworld, and everybody. Hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you, Jesse. You're great to see you. Thank you so much. You're breathtaking, Jesse. I'm still going. We can't wait for Christmas. That's cool. I think my family is a little stressed out for Christmas. They don't really have that much money, so, you know, I told my mom and dad, I was like, well, you don't really need to get, I said, I think, like, buying something to tell somebody that you love them is kind of like, I think it's kind of stupid. You should be able to I said, like, you know, you don't need to get me anything. You can just give me a card or just a hug or, you know, a nice word. That's what I don't like about Christmas. I don't mind giving people gifts. It's like the expectation of gifts that I don't like. It's like the hype and saying like, oh, everyone has to do something. I don't mind being nice. It's just the idea of where people get so stressed about it, where they expect it. That's what I don't like about it. But in general, you know, like if I had little ones, maybe I'll just try to like get some cute cat toys for my cat. Because cat toys are like $2 or $3, really not that bad. So, you know, and a lot of the stuff I'm getting for Luke is going to be business expenses anyway, because it'll be game related. So, I mean, hopefully I can save a lot of money for Christmas. It seems kind of Scrooge-like, but, yeah, I just told my family, like, you don't need to get me anything. Like, I literally wouldn't, like, I literally wouldn't notice. Like, if somebody was like, oh, like, sorry, I couldn't get you anything this year, I'd be like, oh, no worries, I'll just get something next year. Like, I really wouldn't care. Like, I really want people to take me up on it sometimes because, like, I really don't care. Like, I really don't. I don't see it like I have to get something. But I am, you know, I'm excited about it. I'm gonna try to do something, not every, like, I'm gonna try to do something like, you know, I'm gonna try to make a nice dinner for Christmas and then get some toys for my cat. So I think that that's gonna be my Christmas. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do. Oh, thank you so much, Forrest. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Soul Flare. Oh, your computer is custom built. Oh, okay. I'll have to read it in a second. Thank you so much, Soul Flare. You guys are so helpful and nice. Thank you. Yeah, I don't really know. Maybe if we do end up getting some business expense money for a new computer, like that's really, really good that we could do PC games, you know, maybe I can ask online and you guys could help me find a really good one because I don't want to waste my money if I'm going to be spending a lot on a computer. Yeah, I know. VR Murder Mondays. Thank you for the super chat, Soul Flare. I'll have to read that. Yeah, basically, like, I should have told my family, but I didn't want to tell them because I didn't want I want them to think that I actually care. But basically, I just went to this grocery store, got a bunch of Ferrero Rocher, the little chocolates. They're $5 a piece. I'm wrapping them all and sending them all to my three aunts, three aunts and uncles on my side and Luke's side, grandma and grandpa, my brothers. So that's like nine little things of chocolate to send to people, and there you go. It's my Christmas. $5 a piece for 9 people. It's like $45, and I did Christmas in under $50 for 9 people, because I don't know, I'm cheap. I also have to save money. I don't really have any, so I don't have any extra. I have it for business expenses, but not for other expenses, so. Okay, I couldn't join. Work is torture. I'm sorry, Nintendo Ken Super Yoshi. Oh, look at your little sad face. Alright, thank you, Soul Flare. Says, I wish I could help. My computer is custom built, so I can upgrade it. Even my mom can use Steam. I just have to be careful of the graphics, what the graphics the game will need. Oh, okay. Thank you, Soul Flare. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay. Euro Truck Simulator, American Truck Simulator. Our Convoy, the official multiplayer, which that Let's Play you do online, up to 8 players, since E2S2 and A2S games are popular. Probably at 5:30. I'm gonna go wake Luke up now. This will be our last match. I don't know what time it will be, guys. It'll probably be 5:30. I'm gonna switch it to 5:30, everyone. And then I'm waking Luke up. He fell back asleep. I woke him up and he fell back asleep. He was up really late though, so this makes sense. Oh no! Oh my gosh! No! Amber, no! Okay, guys, I'm gonna switch. Oh, darn it. Darn it. I was trying to change the other one. Alright, I guess we'll go back into the tournament. Which one were we on? My Hero Academia. I'll probably be spectating. Darn it. Alright. Alright, guys. Okay. What in the world? This is all messed up. Okay. Why won't it let me change the time? Change the time. Looks like Marvel Infinite, it won't let me change the time from 5:15. That's very weird. Okay, guys, I don't know if I'm going to be able to have time to do another one, but I'm going to leave this going. Sometimes I leave it going so we can race even while I'm upstairs getting Luke. If you guys ever wonder why I do that, sometimes I just want people to have one last race. So sometimes I just go and then you guys can keep racing while my character's sitting there idle. Alright guys and gals, so I'm actually gonna go up and get Luke. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and racing with me today. Really had a great time. I'm gonna wake Luke up and we're gonna try to do our next stream around 5:15, 5:30. He might even start it like within 3 minutes if he stumbles down and starts it, because I know he has a lot of things to do today. Alright guys and gals, thank you so much. Geos, thanks for the super chats. Geos and thank you Geos and Aiden for some great tournaments today. Thanks for hanging out with me, Tom, Geos, and Ruga, Sons of Gaming, Crossfighter, Yemi, Max, and Pascal, and everybody, Omerald, everybody. So we're gonna be streaming in about 5 to 30 minutes whenever Luke decides to come down, which is, I forgot to wake him up, so. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in a bit. God bless, happy gaming, see ya! And I forgot to say thank you for the super chats, Soul Flare, and also thank you Nintendo Ken Super Yoshi. Thank you guys for the super chats today. Appreciate that.